Hi Divas, it's Karen, CEO of Golden Age Divas. I'm here to help you through the first phase of our Ujean program. Now, it's a process, and the first thing we need to do is open up a Dropbox account. And the reason why we need to do that is because when we actually get to the point where you are in the Ujean program, you are going to be exporting it to our Dropbox file, which sends the file, the daily reports that you create, the daily input client record sheets that you fill out, and then you import them into the old system, or you are scanning and emailing them. Those sheets that you fill out every day, you are going to be filling out now in the Excel program. And basically, when you finish filling it out at the end of the day, the program, you just click export, and it'll export the file directly to our central file folder, which is in Dropbox, and that's where we retrieve all the information. It sounds complicated, but it's actually really easy. Let me just explain to you a bit about the program. The program is basically, we didn't recreate any program. All we did is create a file in the Excel program. Excel, which is Microsoft Excel. And basically, we just went into Microsoft Excel, created a document, enabled the macros so they're protected, so you can't go in and change anything, or you can't go in and mess up the formulas and make any mistakes, because it's protected and there's no way you can do that. But pretty much all the Ujean program is an Excel file. That's it. It's that simple. It's that easy. It'll open into any computer that has Microsoft Excel. So, and it doesn't connect to our Office at all. All we're doing when we get down to it is sending you the Excel document, just as if I typed up an inventory list or a product list of things I needed to order. And if I opened it up in Excel and started to type in the number of perms and the number of colors, and if I wanted to do that and then send it to you, that's all it is. All it is a file in Excel. And we'll email that to you and you save it on your computer. It's that easy. And then we don't get it. The only time we get your information that you input in to your daily, from your daily client files or your client report, is basically when you click, and you'll see when we actually open up the program or the document, it'll say export. And when we export it, what that does is it'll send, you'll have to have an internet connection at that time. It'll export it to Dropbox. And that's, you don't even need to ever go into Dropbox. All this first process of creating a Dropbox account does, excuse me, is basically allowing you to input the daily income sheets into Excel and to export it into Dropbox to save it so we can retrieve it. So I might have gotten a bit ahead of myself, and for some of you, you're thinking, what the heck is Dropbox? Well, let me just explain. Dropbox, which is DROPBOX, is the latest and greatest thing that everybody has, and it's basically free. You can pay for it if you'd like. but most people have the free one because it's ample storage. And what it is a cloud drive, and it holds all your documents, and it's protected, it's secure. It's like the new Facebook, it's like the new Google. It's the best thing since sliced bread. And the free account is easy. Now, when you open up your free account, we need you to have it so you can access it, our file folder. And basically, let's say you open up a Dropbox file or account, sorry. You would go on to Dropbox.com, log in, create an account, log in, and basically what you can use it for is all your files that are on your computer, you can send to Dropbox. So there is a duplicate copy of them. So if your computer crashes, then you have an extra copy in your cloud drive. It's really just a cloud drive. And so it's kind of brilliant. Now, the other thing that Dropbox does is, let's just say that, for instance, you're doing your daily income sheet that all the divas have, and it's where you write in the client's name, you write in the service, you write in the amount, and you write in in which column, how the client's paid, whether it's a trust account, a family account, whether you collected cash, whether you collected a check. You do all that, and then you total it up at the end of the day. Some of you are using our old program. Some of you are scanning and emailing it to us. And basically, what you do from once we set you up fully, what you will be doing is you will be opening up your Excel program, open up the document that we sent you via email, and that will ask you to select a Dropbox folder, which is what we're going to be doing now. And so let's say you've done all that, and I know, just bear with me for 1 minute here. Let's say that process is all done, okay? So then at the end of your day or end of your week, you want to input all your daily income sheets, which is all the clients you've done that day, how they paid, da, 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 da. So you get your income sheet, you go into your computer, and you start entering all your information. Now you're thinking, well, and you don't need to have any internet access for that. That's the brilliant part. If you want to bring your laptop to the center and input clients in as you do them, because you don't need internet access, all you need is a laptop, and basically open up your document, and input your stuff, your clients as you do them. Mary Smith, shampoo set, $25, paid cash, boom, done. Or if you want to do it at the end of the day, or if you want to bring your laptop and do it on your lunch break, you can do that. So it alleviates going and having to input it in at the end of the week. It also will tally up how much we owe you or you owe us. It's really easy, and it's like so simple. So say you do all this and you're thinking, I don't get how they're going to get their information. Well, this is where I'm going to tell you. Because then you have it all, and it's saved in the Excel program, Excel file, and it's on your computer, okay? So now what you need to do is figure out, how the heck do we get it to Golden Age Divas? This is where the Dropbox folder comes in. So you want to share it with us, because we need your information so we can do our thing, which is pay you or, reconcile our accounts. So you get your internet connection. Some centers will allow you to have the passcode to the internet, some won't. If you're a lucky one that they allow it, then you can do it right at the center. So let's just say you have internet. On the Excel file that we're going to send you, when you're creating all your daily clients, you're going to click and say this is done. So now we're going to export it. There's an export button there, and we'll get to that after. I'm just trying to explain the process. Even if you don't know what I'm talking about, just follow with me. Export. You just click it. It's one thing. And what it does is sends the sheet that you've just created in Excel to the Dropbox file for us to see. Okay, so it's that easy. So when you open up your Dropbox account, which is free, and you have all your files in there, you don't have to ever use Dropbox. You don't need to put any files in there. You never have to go into Dropbox ever. All we need you to do is open up an account so we can share this. So let's just assume you're never going to use Dropbox, okay? Because I'm going to go through two scenarios. Scenario one, you're never going to use Dropbox. So what you're going to get is an email here that's going to invite you to share our folder. And what this does is then when you go into your Dropbox account, all you're going to see is the Ujean folder. And then you're going to download Dropbox onto your computer. Just like you do any kind of a program you're doing, any kind of an app. It's really kind of an app, right? Like you do on your phone, except it's going to be on your laptop. So you're going to download Dropbox into your computer. And this way, when you're in the Excel program and you're using our file, which is a Ujean file, and you're inputting your daily income sheets, and then you go to export, it's going to ask you one time only. After that, it's just going to do it. But for the first time you do it, when you click export, it's going to say select a folder. It's going to go to all the folders you have in Dropbox, which if you never plan on using it for anything else, it'll only have the Ujean folder. You click that folder and you go OK. And then from that point forward, every time you input a daily income sheet into the Ujean file in Excel, it'll automatically send it every single time to our Dropbox folder. So let's just say you created it today, you pressed export, 2 seconds later, I can go into the Ujean folder and find the file there that you created. From there, we retrieve it. It's personal, it's confidential, it's really quite easy. Now, let's just say you're thinking this is really cool and you like the idea of having a cloud drive for free and you want to share some of the pictures you've taken on your family vacation with your family. You can open up in your Dropbox another folder that says family photos, and you go into your Dropbox and there's a share button and they'll say share, and you send your mom an email. It'll give you a thing that you can type in her email address, and Dropbox will send her an invitation. And then she can see the photos that you put in there. Now, anytime you want to add more photos, you can add them to that folder and then she will see them. So it's kind of neat that way. So that's the second scenario, that you actually think it's cool and you're going to use it again. We won't have access to your Dropbox account. We only have access to ours. And then when we share a folder, we both can see it. It's really easy. So the other scenario, number 3, is actually you know about Dropbox and this video is boring you to beyond belief. But again, let's just bear with me here. So I've sent all my divas an email welcoming them to Dropbox. So this is the email I've sent myself, and I'm in my emails. And I actually did a first video and I opened up my email and I couldn't find the email. So I had to go to junk. So if you're thinking, well, you know what, Karen's crazy because I never got it, it's probably in your junk, okay? So check your junk and see if it's in there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to open up the email like it's here. and it says, "Hi there, Karen Kabelka, wants you to share a file folder. It's called Ujean in your Diva Dropbox." So I think that's kind of cool. So you're going to go, I see my little mouse here. I'm going to go left click and go view folder. Okay, so now it's going to open it up. It's just loading. Now I already have a Dropbox account. All right, so my folder's here. So when you go and you log into your Dropbox, it'll look much different. It's going to so I'm going to sign out. Okay, so here we go. So what we're going to do is, for the sake, I already have a Dropbox account, obviously. Okay, but I'm just going to go and create another account, so then you understand, if you don't have a Dropbox account, what it's going to look like. So I went create an account. So again, you went into your emails, right? You clicked view folder, and then this will come up, log in, what we've seen previously, or create an account. If you have a Dropbox account, you just log in, and it'll automatically share it. If you have a Dropbox account, you need to download Dropbox into your computer. That's important, and there'll be a login for that. So I just click create an account. So plunk in Karen, type in my last name, and I'm not going to use that. I'm going to create, maybe I should change my name to Karen or something, because I have so many Dropbox accounts. And let's see, which one can I use? I'm going to use info at goldenagedivas.ca. And then I'm going to create a password. And then you got to go, I agree to Dropbox terms. And then always make sure you write down your account, because my God, you know, I've had so many passwords over this last few months. So you can just, you know, it says, do you want to remember it? Probably, because chances of me remembering it are very slim. So now it says, we're now downloading Dropbox. Your Dropbox download should automatically start within a few seconds. If it doesn't, restart download. And it says here, this type of file can harm your computer, It's all safe, so you're going to go keep. Okay, but I'm going to go discard, because I don't need 2 Dropbox folders on my account. But that's basically how easy it is. And once you do that, what you're going to do, and when you go into your documents, you're going to see this is Dropbox right here. Do you see it here? Dropbox. If, like I said, if you don't plan on using it, you don't ever have to go in it, only this one time. Okay, so let's just recap now. So you had the email. We went into the email. We clicked view folder. All it is an invitation to open up a Dropbox account. We clicked on that. We went onto Dropbox. We created an account. If you have an account already, you just log into it and then accept the invitation. Now, we created a new account. It downloaded in. You go back in, accept the invitation, and you'll have one file folder in there, which will be Ujean. That's it. So basically, open the email, log into Dropbox, download it on your computer, and accept the invitation for to share the Ujean folder. Now that's all done. Now it may sound confusing, but just go through the process because it'll walk you through it. It is very simple and very easy. It looks really complicated, but it's actually not. So go through the process. So now we've done that part, and our Dropbox folder is set up. So now we need to get the document. So what you need to make sure is that your computer or laptop has Microsoft Excel. It can't have any other version. It has to be Microsoft, for the simple reason that it has macros in it, and that's what enables us to create this file that's protected, that is formulated so nobody can mess with it. It's basically that easy. So we are going to be sending you an email with this file. It's just that simple. We're not sending you a program. We're not sending you this big, huge thing that's going to take up space on your computer. You already have the program. The program is called Microsoft Excel. That's it. It's that easy. Then all you're doing is opening up Excel and then opening up a file, right? Just as you would a blank file and you're typing stuff into it. You know, say you're typing your budget up, your monthly personal budget. You know, that's all you're doing. It's just we've created it and we're sending it to you. Now, if you want, you know, when you open it, you can get a virus scanner to virus scan it. There's no viruses on it, but you can do that. It's really that easy and it's really that simple. So let's go into the email. This is just the first version. You haven't received it yet because it's still being tweaked, and by the time we launch this video or a few days after, you should be receiving it. So I'm in the email now. So you would go into your email and look at the email I sent you, which is the next one is going to be with the file in it. And so I've opened it up, and then you'll see salon file, and it'll have your name on it, but it says Marie. And you can see it's green here, so that's Excel, and this is the Excel logo here. Now you have to bear with me because I am running the video, the screen capture video, so it may be a little bit slow for the video because my computer is just little and I'm running a lot of stuff in the background here. So what we're going to do is we're going to download this document. So I'm in Gmail, so that's what I do. You do whatever you have to do for your email. So now the file is on the bottom left. I'm just going to double click on that. And by double clicking on it, you can see the little twirly thing here. That means it's opening. It's opening up. So there it is. Excel's opening it up. Like I said, this is nothing. We're not sending you any program that's going to take up space in your computer. I don't know why it says it twice. So now, this is the Ujean file. Again, I want to stress that because I think some of you were very stressed about this new program that you're going to be putting on your computer. It's not. All it is a file. If I went into here and looked all the files, you could do that. Like it's really all the files that you've created in Excel will be there. So this is what it's going to look like. So basically, what we need to do is on the top, it says protected view. Be careful, your file, da, 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 da. So what you want to do is you want to enable editing, okay, by just left clicking. Now this is where my computer doesn't like to share because it's not happy I'm doing the file on it. So you're going to have to just bear with me. But on your computer, it's going to be really fast. So basically, you click on Enable Editing, and I don't know if it's going to do it for us, but I'm not going to worry too much because at least the steps here. You click on Enable Editing, another screen will pop up saying Enable Macros, same kind of thing with a little box. And it's, instead of saying Enable Editing now, it would say Enable Macros. You click on that, and then a box is going to come up and say Select a Dropbox Central Folder. That's where you click on it, and it's going to select all your Dropbox files. Now, if you don't have any other one except for the one we're sharing, then it'll be easy to find because it'll just say Ujean. You select the Ujean file, you press OK, and presto, you are set up. So that is the process. Now it's not sharing it with me because it's very angry that I'm video recording this. But basically, that's the process. You click on this Enable Editing. Once you do that, another box is going to come up saying macros, enable macros, or whatever, something about macros. You click on it, and then the one time, this is a one-time only thing I want to tell you. You won't have to do that again. Then the Dropbox folder will come up requesting which Dropbox you want a folder you want to sync it to. You click Ujean, and then it's done. You don't have to ever do that again. It's a one-time only thing. So let's just say my computer did all that. It's frozen now, so it's not playing nice. But now we're going to click on what is this? There's Jean in the front, so it looks kind of confusing. So basically, it's really easy. This is Home, which is home is the front page of what you're seeing now with our logo Jean, our mascot Jean actually. And Ujean actually is the program. Ujean's her husband. This is Ujean here, the little guy with the hat and the mustache. That's Ujean. And he created the program, and Jean's better looking, so she's our mascot for the program. So it's not really a program, it's a file. But anyways, so home is basically the page you're looking at right now. And receipts, I can't show you because my computer is frozen. Receipts is where your daily income sheet is, and that's where you're going to plunk in all your client totals. Settings is the new page comes up when you click settings, and that's where you're going to click all your clients' names. It sounds exhausting, but once you click input your clients' names into the program, all you need to do when you go and input your daily income sheet, you do that by going to receipts again. Then you click on receipts. You click on the client. You don't have to type her name. You just click on the drop down and all the clients will come up. This is also a way of us tracking everything, tracking clients, tracking how many sets you do, tracking how much. We can track everything this way. It's easy. It's less time consuming than the way we're doing it now. And it's easier for you as well because it's less inputting time and it is less typing. Because when you start typing a name, the client will come up in the drop down, click on it, boom, it's done. It's a process in the beginning, but once you see it, it is so easy. I cannot even begin to tell you how easy it is. So I am just going to go Control-Alt-Delete because this is not being very happy with me. So basically, I'm sorry, but I can't show you. So we're going to just close the program because it is not happy that I'm recording. So basically, again, you've received an email to share a Dropbox folder. Okay? And once you click on that, you open up an account. It'll show you create an account. It'll say we're now downloading Dropbox. You're going to share our folder. When you go into your Dropbox, this is what it's going to look like. These are all my files in here. If you are just new to Dropbox, you're not going to have all of these. If you're new to Dropbox, the only one you're going to have is the Ujean one, which is the one down here. Okay? And you see where I say share? That's where I would type in, if I have a new diva, I click on that, and then it's going to, see, there we go. Install Dropbox on your computer. Download Dropbox. Okay? So that's what it would do. And you click on that, it would download, and then you can share the folder. And then you can add, I don't want to do that, but you can add more files. I'm going to sign back in to my account. This is my Dropbox account. This is my Ujean folder here. So you can go in. This is again Dropbox. It's just like another program. But it's on the internet. It's all secure. It's really super cool. You can create a new. It's just a matter of playing with it. It's really kind of nice because there's no more crashing your computer and losing all your files. It's really just neat. If I wanted to, you're like, that's super cool. I want to share this picture with mom. You click on every folder you create. It's going to have the option on here to share. And that's where you'd click and invite people to collaborate. And then I click an email and then share folder. So that's how easy it is. It's super duper cool. And when you have that, it has all the people I've sent this to. The ones that are not in color haven't accepted the invitation yet. So these are all my divas that are left to accept the invitation. So it's that easy. Again, you don't ever have to go into Dropbox ever. Once you export to Dropbox, you don't go into our Dropbox file that we're sharing. You don't have to touch it. And it's better if you don't touch it because it'll screw things up. And I think he's protected it that way. My access is limited. That's why I pay people to do all the brilliant things like create things. But that's pretty much that easy. So I just want to open up Excel that I have already, and hopefully because it's not through the internet, I'm hoping it's going to open nicely for you. So this is the Excel folder or Excel program in my computer. Now I didn't open any file up. This is just Excel, and I'm going to try again so you understand what I'm doing. Okay, so this is my laptop. This is my screen. And now I want to go into Excel. My Excel thing is right here, but let's just say you don't know if you have Excel. Click on your Start menu, go into your apps or your account. These are all my programs that I have and all my apps. Now I want to go into Excel, but it's not under E, so what do? It's going to be under Microsoft, okay? So here we go, Microsoft Office 2013. Yours could be a different year, doesn't matter. Here it is, Excel 2013. It doesn't matter if your year's different. As long as you have Microsoft, it's going to be fine. So I opened up Microsoft. This is what it looks like. Sorry, so I'm just going to click on it again to open it up. So these are all the options when you can create all sorts of things in Excel. And it's like a program, just like Word is a program, but you don't need to create anything. because it's all done for you. So through the email, like I said, you're going to open it up, but it wouldn't play nice. So it's already on here. So I'm going to open it up. It was on the left-hand side. So it's opening it up, and I'm just hoping it's going to work for us now. So just bear with it for a minute because it's just opening the file. Okay, so now it's going to say enable editing. Let's see if it's going to play nice. We're going to play, oh, it's not going to play Just bear with me. I'm going to try it one more time. It's just because I'm running this program to video it, to shoot the screen, to make it easy to show you, but it's the only way I can do it to actually show you. Okay, I'm going to try it one more time. Again, opening up Excel, then you go to your file. So this is the Ujean thing, enable the editing, you would click. Anyways, before I throw my computer out the window,